All right, Megan, so you said you needed someone to take notes for you on this meeting. Let me show you how you can do that automatically on Zoom. So most Zooms have this feature now, but if you go to captions, right, and then you can enable captions, and then you can click view full transcript. This prompts you to choose your language, so you can set the language for the whole meeting. So now that you have the entire transcript, and see, as soon as I start it, it'll take note of every single word said by every single person throughout this entire meeting. And so you can just keep this going on the side, and not everyone has to see this. Once you enable closed captioning, there'll be a message at the top here, and everyone will be prompted with this, just like if you start a recording to say, record the video. But this isn't really intrusive for anyone, and most people don't mind seeing this message at the top, right? You can also confirm with the person if they're comfortable with you using closed captioning, but I don't see this as being too intrusive on people because it's just almost like a visual aid. And so you can use this to help you, right? As it'll tell you when everyone said everything. If there's other people here, their spots will pop up and their titles will be labeled here. So you can see the back and forth dialogue. Now at the end of or before you leave the meeting, this is super important. All you have to do is click Save Transcript. This will automatically save it to your computer in one click. And then you can click Show in Finder. And now see there's meeting saved. And this comes out as a TXT file. And so you can see I had this the other day, but this will turn your entire meeting into a TXT file. And so you don't have to necessarily take notes. Now, if this is too much to go through, so you have a whole hour meeting, what you can actually do here is you can copy and paste this entire thing into ChatGPT and say, summarize this meeting into notable concepts, deliverables, and things to think about. And ChatGPT will create bullet points based on this transcript for every single thing that you need to go back through and do. So let me just give you a quick live example of how I can transform the previous video you just watched up to this point into bullet point summary of your entire meeting. All right, so here's a prompt you might use to accomplish this goal. And I'll put this prompt in the video description so you can just copy and paste it into ChatGPT after you're done. And now what you do from here is you go and find your video transcript. You just copy and paste the whole thing into ChatGPT. And you see now it'll summarize the entire meeting into main points and deliverables, right? And this will do it for every single person in the Zoom meeting. So now let's give an example for a longer meeting. So I take the same prompt and I paste in my informational interview with a expert that I found on LinkedIn. And so you can see this is a much longer meeting that took a course over about 30 minutes. And now it's summarizing into main points that each person said, as well as deliverables that each person mentioned. And you can edit these after you're done in, say, a Google Doc, but this makes it so that you can turn your entire Zoom meeting without too much effort into a really nice summary. Hope this helps. Again, you can find the prompt that I used in the video description. Good luck.